Hi folks, welcome to or welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you subbed and stayed. Recording this at 4 o'clock in the morning on the 4th, hoping, fingers crossed, that this one won't get a yellow tag. I've done 4 Lisa videos and all 4 of them have come up as limited, so I've had to put them in for review. So if this one doesn't work, you're getting a lardy video instead. Anyway, I was asked to do this one. Like I've said before, if you have any particular videos that you'd like me to do, drop them in a comment under another video or drop me an email at chat2exposed@aol.com. This one is from 2 years ago. Let's have a look. 2nd of September 2020, car vlog, no heat, air dry hair routine. That's hard to say. A cruise through my favourite neighbourhood. Shall we jump in?
Hey everyone, it's Lisa, and today I thought I would do a quick video. A lot of you have asked me how I do my hair now that I am just letting it. I'm using no heat, no hair dryer, no curling iron, no extensions, nothing. So I had to get out of the house this morning, and last night I actually videoed.
I had to get out of the house this morning. Why is that? I like the way she said no extensions.
How I did my hair. See, I just kind of leave it parted in the middle, you know, just how it falls, and I just don't touch it.
You touching it?
I'm just going to let it dry as much as it can, or it will, and then go to bed, and then I will style it in the morning. Which is, it's really, I feel silly even talking about it. Let me turn this air condition down, even off for a minute.
Air conditioning. Conditioning. Not air condition.
And what I do is last night, before I got in the shower, I combed it out or brushed it out with my Olivia Garden brush. So it was, and I really try to, you know, comb my scalp really good. And you want to take some of that natural oil that's, you know, near your scalp and run it down your hair and just get all the knots out. Then I got in the shower last night.
Knots? Is that what I'm doing wrong? Oh no. I can't cope with her droning on about how she does her hair, like she's the only one who does that, and everyone's hanging on her every word to figure out, oh, do we know how to wash and dry our hair? We might never cope without Lisa. What will we do?
I used Monate Renew. I shampooed twice. Then I used the Colleen Rothschild hair mask. I use a hair mask every time, but I do not take it up to the roots. I just kind of start with the ponytail. Like I'll literally have some in my hand, and I'll grab my hair and then run it down the ponytail.
We know. We're grown-ups. We know how to wash and condition our hair, for the love of God.
And then I will kind of, whatever's left in my hand, kind of take it down the sides too, because you know how, you know, sensitive and fragile the sides are. Let me wonder if I put this back if we'll have more sun. I don't know if that made a difference or not. It might help. But anyway, so then I leave that on. I don't leave it on like 5 or 10 minutes or anything. I usually will just finish up whatever I'm doing. Maybe I'm scrubbing all over. Maybe I'm, you know, just doing something. And then I squeeze it out good. And I try to just stand there just a few minutes so that I get most of that bulk moisture out of my hair. Then this is something new that I've been doing the past 3.
Who asked me to do this? I'm coming to get you. Why have I got to sit through this nonsense? I know it's the cruise through the favourite area that we're waiting for. It's like I want to put her on double speed, but there's people with hearing problems, so I can't.
3 to 4 times. I have noticed if you do not put your hair in a towel at all, you get a better curl and you get less frizz and you get more of a funky look. You know what I mean? It's like less uniformed, and just, I like it. I kept having a hard time when I would take it out of the towel. The fronts of my hair would already be dry. So what I started doing is John ordered, I bought some towels from Home Goods or something, and they're that kind that are like a towel on one side, but they're kind of like smooth and cottony on the other. And I think he just didn't like them, so he ordered some of the My Pillow towels that are guaranteed to be so absorbent. They're real thick, and they really are, guys. They are so absorbent. They're more absorbent than even the microfiber.
Oh, for the love of... Can you just get on with it, Lisa, please?
Hair towel. So what I've been doing is wringing my hair out, and then when I get out of the shower, I don't flip my head over. I just literally take one of those towels and, squeeze my hair with the towel. I don't rough it up at all. Seems like I do flip my hair over and just really squeeze.
You just said you don't flip your hair over. Now you're flipping your hair over. Which is it? Can I just... Nobody wants to hear this, do they? Really? Will she say something really interesting if I whiz her on?
The ends and just get the water that would drip down your back. Then I take the towel, flip it over, dry my back, dry all around here, so that...
You don't have to do the demo. We know how to do that. She really thinks she's got something to tell the world, doesn't she?
I can go ahead and put my nightgown on because I shower at night. Then I just let it go. I don't part it. I don't comb it. I don't do anything. And I will put a picture right in here of what it looks like. And
look at that face. God, she's miserable. Isn't she? As miserable as fuck. As my gran used to say, she has a face that'd turn back a clock. She had some great sayings, my gran.
And a lot of times it will be flipping up like it is right here. So then I will go over just right beside John's sink. Like last night I put...
Yeah, let's use John's sink as well as your sink. And use John's closet as well as your closet, and the upstairs and the closet in the spare bedroom, and...
almost like 2.5, almost 3 pumps of this Kerastase oil.
You don't need that much oil in your hair, Lisa.
You could use any oil that you have as long as it's a good one. That's very
good.
Like the Olaplex oil, to me, that's just, you can't get enough of it, and it just needs to be something that really coats your ends. So this is my favorite. And then I had this Invisible Wear Volume Whip Humidity Resistance Natural Hold mousse underneath or with my hair stuff. And I was just thinking I needed just a little tiny bit of something just to put like on that top layer of hair that's probably just been bleached the most and it dries the quickest, just to get it to be not quite as fuzzy. So for the past 3 times I have used, you shake it well, pump into hand, distribute evenly. I have been doing just like one.
Do you know what this video is teaching me? I am so glad I don't have hair to fuck ass about with. I would not have the patience if that's what you have to do when you've got long, thick hair. I'm glad I never had it.
pump, just like not even the size of the palm of my hand. And then I kind of take it like this and literally just kind of go like this. Okay, the reason I have my hair up right now is I wanted to show you what I do in the morning. So this morning I did my typical, things that you do around the house. Then I put my hair up like this to do my makeup. So that's all that's happened. In the morning...
You actually put your hair up out of your face to do your makeup. Why can't you do that when you do a get ready with me then? Why is it all this? And it's barely off your face. The things you do around the house. You don't do anything around the house.
After I put my makeup on, I take the clips out.
Really?
And this is what I'll have.
Hair.
So you can see it's kind of, I like it. It's kind of messy and curly. And I believe it was slightly damp when here, I'll take my sunglasses off. It was slightly damp when I went to bed.
You should have taken your sunglasses off at the beginning. It's rude.
So what I wanted to show you is you could either leave it like this, but I have always wondered, how do people get that cool kind of just flip over hair like you see in most ads?
They fucking blow dry it, you numpty. How do you think?
You see on Pinterest, Instagram, because if you do your hair like that, it just doesn't look the same. This is how you do it. So it starts off with like that semi, central part. What I do is I just kind of take it, flip it over, run my hands through it a little bit.
Dear God, is anyone else losing the will to live?
And do this.
Hurrah! Can we go on the tour now?
And then if you want any more volume than that, pull this hair up like that and put a little bit of hairspray. Not a real firm one, but just like I've been using the Bumble and Bumble spray to mode. And kind of zhuzh up just underneath there. But see, you still get some curl. It's still, curly underneath. And if the uneven, kind of scraggly ends or crazy ends bother you, then you can take a brush and just kind of brush out your ends. But I kind of like leaving them natural. And if that bugs you that it's only half...
You're fucking bugging me. That's what's bugging me. I want to press the fast forward button and get to the tour. I want to see your favourite place. I don't want to listen to a 10-hour fucking step-by-step instruction on how to get hair that looks like yours, that looks like it's never seen a brush.
Halfway on the side. I really don't think it should, but because I let it dry in the middle, basically, and I let those pieces kind of stick up in the front, just how they came out of the towel, that's what gives me this, and what gives me this height is because I let it dry in the middle, and then you do it over to the side the next day. Now tomorrow I will wear it, basically the same way, but it probably won't be quite as zhuzhy because I will have slept on it and I will have worn it this way all day. So just the first day is the best, and then the next day you can kind of go for more of a glam, calmer look.
God, she can talk about nothing for a long time, can she not?
This is so funny. I am in the back of the furthest back parking lot. And these guys are, okay, I will give them a pass. Their truck is right there. But usually when I come back here, and sometimes I'll just go park and sit and, just take a moment and answer my texts that have been coming through while I was driving or something like that. And the mall security has to go by, and it just cracks me up. So I hope that helped.
Oh, how very dare people actually go about their lives in the same area where you decided to park and sit. If you want complete silence and no people, use the fucking upstairs of your house. God, that woman.
You some with my hair. It's really, I feel ridiculous even doing a video on it because it's really nothing. But
exactly.
The whole side flip thing has been fun and something different for me. So what I thought I would do now is, you know, I like to take you guys to my favorite places. I thought we would ride through one of my favorite neighborhoods, and it's called Parkside. And all of the houses in there are kind of like that, the row house, Charleston style. And they've all got like palm trees and stuff. It's just the most beautiful little neighborhood. And I would love to live there. It's very expensive, but I would love to live there. John just doesn't like, he doesn't want to live in the middle of town. This is kind of like, they live right off of this shopping center and right near the beach. It's really a great location. But because we've always lived outside of Wilmington, he doesn't want to be inside the city limits, which I understand. There's a lot more taxes, just a lot more issues. But I love this neighborhood so much, and I love to...
Can we go fucking see it then? 10 minutes, nearly 11 minutes on your fucking hair, and this is only a 17.75 minute video.
Ride through it. So I thought I would take you with... Okay, so we're headed over that way, and it has just started raining right in the middle of the sunshine.
Oh, that fucking freaks me out, going the wrong way round a roundabout. No, that way, fuck's sake. Why we can't all just drive the same way? Either this way or that way, but make it the same. People go on holiday and hire cars, and then they end up in fucking crashes because they're going the wrong way round roundabouts.
It's actually kind of pretty. Okay. So we are in Mayfair right now, which is like our newest shopping mall. Our old mall is Independence Mall, or I think it's Westfield or something now. And that one's kind of far away from me. It's at least 30 minutes. This is probably about 15 or 20.
You make 30 minutes sound like such a long fucking journey. Do you realise if you lived in London, you can't get anywhere in 30 minutes?
And this is kind of like more of an outdoor type.
Can we see something instead of the trees?
And then of course it's got hotels, and then right off of it is this neighborhood called Parkside.
Parkside?
It's just so pretty. It's very unique, I think. They probably think I'm nuts because I'm always riding through here. I actually wanted to make the hair video here, but I didn't want to upset anybody by parking. Okay, so I'm going to take you down.
Oh, there's nice house.
It's like a big circle with a street down the middle. Oh, sorry, the rain is messing up my vibe.
How fucking dare it rain? How dare God decide to water the plants and give the fucking animals a drink because you want to make a fucking video about somewhere you want to live and John won't let you? If it's ruining your vibe, why didn't you do it on another day then? Whinging article. See, when I think American houses, this is what I think. Big porches, American flags, all white and nice. Oh, wow.
And sit and,
oops,
just take a moment. All the different...
Where's that big tall one?
My vibe. You see?
Turn the windscreen wipers on faster and then people will be able to see. I do like that one. I do like that one. And that one, see, yes, and that's your bedroom, isn't it? So you come out onto the veranda or whatever you call it, and you have in your PJs and you have your coffee, contemplate your navel. Ah, I'd love a house like that. Beautiful. We've got the same bins. That's about it. That's the only thing similar to where I am. We've got the same wheelie bins as you.
Yeah, I think you can see now.
Oh, wow. Look at that. They're the kind of houses you see on postcards and in Hollywood films, isn't it? To think that there's people actually living in that. Wow. How the other half live?
See, they're the type that you like park in the back.
Ah, pink one. I want a pink house. Actually, I want a purple house, but I'll settle for a pink one. That's so cute. It's like Balamori, isn't it, for the UK viewers?
Oh gosh, this lady's got caught out in the rain.
And I'm sure she's not freaking out about it like you. God's sake. I got rained on. Buy a fucking umbrella, you dimwit.
Walking her dog. I love it. I love the no yard. Just a little bit of yard, just enough to put some hibiscus and...
Wow. Why have they got... I don't... See, that big contraption there with the cars in is ruining the view from the house. Why is that not at the back? Anywho.
Like that. All the different colors.
Wow. See, look at that. You'd have to have cleaners in a house that size, wouldn't you? You'd never get anything else done. By the time you'd washed windows, that'd be a day gone, at least. Or hoovering. Or anything like that, vacuuming rather. But do you know what I mean? You'd be there all day. You'd never have time for anything else. But if you can afford to have a house like that, you can well afford to have cleaners.
Okay, I think we've just a little storm, and then actually that entrance right there that you see goes into like a kind of an adjoining neighborhood, an older established neighborhood. So here, let me turn you just a little bit.
Is that brick? You don't see brick houses in America much, do you?
Hold on, let me stop and turn you. I kind of want you to be able to see down the street a little bit more.
Thank you, because I've got a crick in my neck. See, I love this. Because I'll never get to see it. Thank you, Lisa. I love it when people do stuff like this. It's like when... Back in the day when people used to go around Ulta and Sephora and whatever shopping, I loved it because I'm never going to get to do it, so I get to see somebody else do it.
There's the trash man. We love the trash man.
You love the trash man. You must have more boxes than a box company with all your orders.
So we're about back where we started, but I'm going to turn down this road, and you can see that the road is brick right here, just to give it that vibe. And then
learn a new word.
The center down here is like a waterfall and palm trees.
Oh wow! And trees.
It's very pretty. I'm going to go all the way around the circle so you can see.
Roundabout.
I love that beach house. It's kind of like Charleston, South Carolina. I don't know if you've ever been there, but it's beautiful. It's very It's worth going.
Go
It
on.
was fun. John and I actually went there right after we got married. Our real honeymoon was there's the gazebo, but our real honeymoon was in, we went to Maui and then we went to Oahu, Hawaii, but we actually...
Lucky you. My honeymoon was in a triangle lodge on Star Coast World in Pwllheli, North Wales, for 3 days.
Actually eloped a little early because everyone was trying to make such a big deal, or his family was trying to make such a big deal out of our wedding, and we didn't want to do that, so we eloped and then just called them on the way to Charleston and stayed there for the weekend.
Really? Maybe his family were making a big deal hoping you'd back out.
So let me I'm gonna go around half of it one more time, and I'm gonna point you the other way so you can see both sides.
Look at that. Oh, whiplash then. You could have warned me.
Okay, here we go. So this is the same street that we just went down. Just a different view. I love the sidewalks. I love how a lot of them have like the garage apartments or like a detached like guest house. John doesn't like the, your guests having to park on the street or anything like that. It's just something I like and he doesn't. So that's the back of that White House. Isn't that beautiful?
Why do they park on the street when they've got them big garagey things? I don't understand. Did she say he doesn't like your guests parking on the street? Well, surely at any point, if they'd gone to your other house that you built, apparently, if they visited you there and there was a few people with cars, they'd have to park in the road, wouldn't they? They can't all fit on the driveway.
Okay. So we'll turn here.
She was saying in a video, what was that video? Oh, the He's Just a Man one. About they have different opinions, and she said on driving. I wonder what it is that she does that he doesn't like. Or more to the point, what he does that she doesn't like when driving. So nice. I want a chocolate box.
I ride through here a lot just to get ideas for like, landscaping and, different little things.
Stalking people and what they wear. And she's driving through here going on about the palm trees. Didn't she have the palm trees removed at their new house?
You guys enjoyed it, and I'm going to go ahead and end this here, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Oh, Bridgie. Oh, little Bridget. Right, if you got to the end, shut up. Oh, it's because it's on the watch later list, that's it, and it does it automatically. I have to keep turning the switch off. I don't even know where it is anymore, and every so often it pops up and it's like, ugh, I don't want everything playing one after the other. If you got to the end with me, thank you very much. Keep your fingers crossed. Well, you don't have to. I need to keep my fingers crossed that YouTube allow this one up. We shall see.